looking for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich, the whole club.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line. Dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I don't see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And this throw will be intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the pluses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
You have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Hurts. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Great. 73.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Hey, let's go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second and 10 at the Eagles' 26-yard line.
Here's Carr. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So Carr departs, and on his Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
So after the field goal, back out his Groupie to send this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Carr. And his pass incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So Carr departs, and on his Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the field goal, back out his Groupie to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. There's Chris Olave. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. Now Carr. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Williams will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get 1st half scores just like this one.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be out right at the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand to Kamara.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Strong running at the 30. Taking it right down Broadway. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few...
There he goes, left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On first down, Hurts
Sliding out of the pocket.
and he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he gets it down to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift
From 4 yards out.
and the Eagles get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Raider 1.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Throwing now is Carr. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An excellent pickup at 34 yards.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold-up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
The point after, good by grouping. And that will bump the lead up to 26. onside kick up big. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Saints 34, Eagles 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A busy night continues for Kamara, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Carr going to look to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, he